For starters, you will want to populate your profile, which you access by tapping on the three bars in the upper left-hand corner and then tapping on Profile. When you first enter the app, these may not all be populated. So first, you'll want to start with a weight goal. You can either set this something that you have in mind, or you can ask your provider or dietitian for a reasonable goal weight for you. Next, then populate your daily steps goal. So you do that with the slider here. For a fairly active younger patient, we want at least 10,000 steps a day. And it's hard to get it exact, but it's possible. If you're, say, maybe an older patient who has a lot of arthritis in your hips and knees, and it's really hard for you to walk, just pick a number somewhere to start. So even if you start at the very bottom at 3,000 steps a day, that's great. Track it every day and work on increasing that goal each month as the weight comes off. Next, for daily water goal, typically we will want this to be 64 ounces a day minimum. If you are working out a lot and you need extra hydration, feel free to slide that on up to whatever you want it. Daily sleep goal should probably be at least 8 hours for most patients, but you can slide that up and down and set it where you want. And scrolling down to the bottom here, you have daily calorie goal. This would be something that you should speak to your dietitian about, and you can actually send them a message directly through the app, which I'll cover later. They can tell you about where your daily calorie goal should be. And then lastly, we have weekly exercise goal in minutes. So it's a little different to think of your exercise goal a week at a time. So it's not daily exercise goal, it's weekly exercise goal. So I have mine set to 120, which would equate basically to 30-minute workout 4 times a week. After you get this where you like it, then you can look in the other tabs at the top. The account tab just allows you to change your email address, phone number, and so forth. Basic info has your date of birth, your height, and your gender in it. And then lastly, preferences really is just to be able to change your time zone or your units preference. You wouldn't normally have to even come in here and look at that, but let's say, for example, you wanted to be on the metric system. You could tap metric, OK, and then it'll show your weights and so forth in kilograms instead of pounds. So I'm going to switch it back to US. When you're finished with everything you want to change in the profile, just click on the green check mark in the upper right-hand corner. That will save everything for you, and then you can use the left arrow in the upper left-hand corner to go back to the home screen.